Easily the most popular video on my YouTube channel so far is my video about why I don't think that teaching on Preply is a good idea for ELT or ESL freelancers. I got a lot of responses which agreed with me, and I also got a few people asking me, well, how can I find clients or students without going on Preply or another similar platform? So that's what this video is about. The 3 key steps you need to take to find your own clients. I'm Rachel Roberts. I work with ELT and ESL freelancers like you within my membership, the Confident ELT Freelancer Collective, and my group program to help you work less, earn more, and live more fully. Find out more in the video description below. Step 1, getting really clear about your niche. The first step in getting your own clients is always getting really clear about who it is you want to work with and how you can help them. In other words, your niche. I speak to a lot of people who say to me that they mostly get their clients through word of mouth or maybe off platforms like Preply, and they teach all kinds of different clients and they quite like the variety. They don't want to pin themselves down to just one niche. That's fine if that's how you feel, because we're not saying that you're not allowed to teach different types of clients. Of course you are. Though I do still think there's a lot to be said for teaching clients with similar needs, because it avoids the need for you to be constantly reinventing the wheel and creating new materials for every client. But having a clear niche is not so much about who you're teaching, it's about who you're marketing to and what you want to be known for. And that's how you start to attract clients who want to work with you. Clients on platforms like Preply are often looking for the cheapest possible tutor, and that's fine if that suits both them and you. Maybe you have very low overheads, maybe you live in a country where the cost of living is relatively low to the price that your students are paying. Maybe you just want to make a bit of cash while you travel. That's all fine. But if you're a qualified and experienced professional and this is your livelihood, then those probably aren't the kind of clients that you actually want. You want clients who are going to take the lessons seriously, who have a clear motivation to learn, who are going to be engaged with the learning process. And in turn, they want a teacher who isn't just a backpacker who happens to speak English, but who is a qualified and experienced professional and who they trust is the best person to help them achieve their language goals as quickly as possible. And when we want help like that, we tend to look for someone who's a specialist rather than a generalist. Imagine that you want to invest a few £1,000s in a new bathroom. You're much more likely to go for someone who's a bathroom specialist than a general handyman who says, well, he'll give it a go for you. You want somebody ideally where you can read testimonials, you can look at photos of other bathrooms that they've done, someone that you feel really knows what they're doing and that you can trust. And you're willing to pay a bit more for that person to get the result that you want. You may also have a specific type of person in mind. If that tradesperson's going to be in your house for a couple of weeks, then you want someone that you can get on with, who's polite, who's friendly, who is going to clean up after themselves. Maybe you're even concerned about what kind of music they're going to be listening to all day. And it's the same with your clients, only more so because the relationship you have with them is much closer. They want to know that you're somebody that they can get on with, that perhaps has similar approach to life and values as they do. And so that's why you, in our business, are definitely part of your niche. Once you've worked out your niche, that makes your marketing 100% easier. I say once you've worked it out. In truth, niche is not something that you work out once and then it's done. It's much more of an ongoing process of refinement as you get to know your clients better and better and understand at a deeper level how you can help them. Step 2, creating a business model. I just mentioned how your work with your clients is part of your niche, and it is, but it also deserves a separate step on its own. Maybe you've never thought about this way. You give them an hour's lesson and they pay you for that hour. Simple, right? Yes, it's simple, but it's almost certainly not the best way of going about things, either for their results or for your pocket. As teachers, you already know that learning a language is not about spending 60 minutes a week with a teacher. Yes, you'll make a certain amount of progress doing that, but in order to really make progress, you need to do much more than that. And in your role as a teacher, you're probably already giving them help beyond that 60 minutes. Maybe you're setting them homework, maybe you're marking things, maybe you're making recommendations of things they could watch or read or listen to. If you can create a package which is tailor-made to them and which specifically helps them to achieve their goals through a combination of synchronous and asynchronous contact, you'll be helping them and you'll be providing something where the value is much clearer than in just an hour of your time. As an experienced teacher trainer and materials writer, I can help you work out what should be in your package to suit your particular niche of clients. Step 3, getting your messaging right. Getting your messaging right and getting it seen by the right people is essential if you want to attract clients to you. As I mentioned earlier in the video, you really need to understand your potential client very well. This doesn't mean making stuff up about Margaret who shops at Tesco and has a small dog. It means using your experience, your knowledge of your client, carrying out market research and trying stuff out to see what resonates. If you're already an experienced teacher within this niche, this is going to be a lot easier for you, but it's something that you can start doing right away. You want your social media posts not just to tell people about your offer, though that's important too. Don't forget to do that. But to show them how well you really understand their concerns, difficulties and questions, and that you have the expertise to help them with these things, as well as helping them to achieve their goals and ambitions. Show, don't tell, or don't only tell. And they should be able to see immediately why they should choose you. Attracting clients in this way won't happen overnight because it takes time to build a reputation and for potential clients to decide to take a chance on you. But once you start getting it right and building the right audience, the clients will start to come to you. And then when they give you their referrals and testimonials, it becomes a kind of snowball effect. These are all things I can help you with because, to be honest, it's not a quick fix that you're going to sort out on your own easily. But the better you get at this stuff, the easier you will find it to attract clients who are a good fit with you and who are more than happy to pay what your service is worth, which is very unlikely to happen if you stay on a platform where they find the students for you. Check the description below the video for more information about the different ways you could work with me to work on your niche, your business model, and your messaging. In the next video coming up on your screen, I dive a bit deeper into the whole question of niche.